Hey, welcome to Sports and Politics with T. I'm your host, Tanya. Tonight we have made it back to Monday, guys. Listen, I hope everybody has enjoyed their weekend. We are already getting into the last week of August. Let's give it up. That's right, guys. We are heading into Labor Day weekend, which is this coming weekend, 3-day weekend for a lot of people. A lot of people may be hitting the streets, going to the beach, getting that last vacation of the summer over with, guys. And the weather is supposed to be really, really nice as well. But yes, guys, Labor Day weekend. Everybody be safe. Enjoy with everyone. All right. I just want to say, listen, this summer, as you can see, is already pretty much over, okay? After Labor Day, we all know that the fall season is already going to begin. Back to school is starting this week and next week for a lot of kids. And guess what, guys? Next week technically is September. So we're already flipping the page. It's pretty much a done deal as far as the summer. But again, this coming weekend is Labor Day weekend, and I hope everybody enjoy this last holiday of the summer. All right. But yes, guys, I am going to be talking about the American struggle, guys. Listen, the economy is still not where it's supposed to be, okay? Even after 8 months of presidency with Donald Trump, people are still having a hard time, okay? Just doing the everyday necessities, just, working, paying bills is just not lighting up right now. And so we're going to listen in on some people that is just going to tell you how they feel about this economy. We have covered this before, but it's been a while since we kind of gauged to see how well, things are going. So let's listen in on some people, just everyday working American people, just letting you know how they feel about this economy. All right. Once this is over, I'm going to let you know my 2 cents as far as what I think about the economy, and then we'll break this video down once it's complete.
Mortgage, pay car notes, and also pay for childcare. Can y'all please stitch this video or comment below and tell me how y'all are doing in the year of 2025? Because I don't understand how y'all are doing this in the year of 2025. Like, what? Like, if y'all's mortgage or rent is $1,300, then your childcare, I've heard, is between like $900 to like $1,400. So mortgage $1,300, childcare probably like $1,200, and then car notes, I don't even know how much it would be like. And then, like, that's not even including groceries, gas, electricity, Wi-Fi, insurance, phone bill. What? Like, trash. What else people have? Water, yard, HOA. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't even know. How are y'all doing this? Do y'all have parents that help y'all out? Do y'all put stuff on credit card? Is the government help? What are we doing? How are y'all doing this?
Oh, it's simple. We're not doing it. We're drowning, laughing about it, and paying $4 for milk with the one brain cell inflation left us. Congrats, America. Existing is now a luxury subscription we can't even cancel.
Okay, I am going to rant about the state of my fucking life for a second. I can't keep doing this, okay? Where I work just cut my hours. So I'm not making enough money anymore, okay? Right? And then on top of that, I just renewed my lease, which I wouldn't have done if I knew that my place of work was going to cut my hours. But I renewed my lease, and now my rent is like $150, $200 more every month, which I can't afford on the hours that I'm currently making, okay? And then on top of that, my car just decided to fucking, shit on me. So now I had to get a new car because at this point, it costs more to fix my car than it does to just get a new one, and she's not worth the money it would take to fix her. I am at my wit's end. Like, I literally could just sit here and curl up in a ball and sob because this is getting ridiculous. I cannot afford to pay my bills and get gas and groceries all in the same week. I can't do it. If I pay my rent, I am SOL for the rest until I get paid again. If I get gas and groceries, then I'm SOL until I get paid again. this is out of hand. We're going to reach a point in our economy where the normal day-to-day human being cannot afford anything. And then what is going to happen? Because then we won't be spending any money. So something needs to give at a certain point, because this is getting ridiculous. I am going broke by just living. Just by living. I'm not even spending money on anything fun. I'm not even doing anything fun or, recreational or social or anything like that. I'm literally just paying my bills and trying to get gas and get groceries. And I can't even do that. So, if anybody has any advice, that would be great. Because besides getting a second job, I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do anymore. And all of my friends that are in their 20s are going through the exact same thing as me. This is ridiculous. So, I would take any help at all. Because I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore.
Hello. Why did 4 things at the grocery store cost $20? And they were essential items. Essential items. Okay, 2 of them were like ice creams, but essential items, okay? $20. I'm sorry, what? What?
And just like that, rent's up, hours are down, and ice cream's a luxury. America, where surviving costs more than living.
If you live on the West Coast, I have a question for you, and my question is real simple. Are y'all okay? Because your cost of living is literally dystopian. And I'm from here. We moved away, grew up in Southern Oregon, Northern California, and I'm aware that our cost of living has always been a little bit higher than other places, especially fuel. But I'm telling you right now, your cost of living is literally diabolical. There were some places that I was in Northern California, fuel was well over $5 a gallon, just regular schmegular gas, well over $5 a gallon. In Texas, where I'm at, it fluctuates all the time, but it fluctuates between about $2.40 a gallon and $2.90. That's the fluctuation. We're paying double what we're paying. Not only that, it's not just fuel. I went to Starbucks. My Starbucks drink is very simple. It's a venti vanilla chai latte. In Texas, where I'm from, it's $7, which in my opinion is too expensive. I don't get it very often. Here, it was over $10 for a drink. How are y'all surviving? How are you doing this?
Hey everyone, I have a question. I want to know y'all's opinion. When you leave the house, does it automatically cost you $100, $200, $300, $400? If you leave your house, it costs so much money these days. Makes no sense. I went to Walmart, spent $359.26. I'm at the gas pumps now. Probably be another 40 or 50. So what's that, about 400? Then a lady called me. I've been looking for a storage, a bench to go in front of my bed. And she said they got one in today if I wanted it. Went by there and spent another 100. So I should have just stayed home. It seems like if you leave the house these days, it costs. Everything is $100, $200, $300. Do y'all feel the same way? The other day, my son's fixing to graduate. My daughter that's married and grown out the house, she had told my son, stay home long as you can. It costs to breathe. I believe it. Look, I'm loaded down, y'all. This is insane.
Let me just say something about this. Now, again, this is everyday working people, guys, just telling you how they feel about the economy. Now, let me say this too, because I was listening in on some of what they were buying. Okay, like the lady that was previous to this lady here. Now you're gonna have to learn to improvise. So like me, I love coffee too, right? And I Starbucks is okay here and there, but I make my own coffee at home. You know what I'm saying? We've got to learn how to substitute. Instead of buying that $7, $8 coffee, You can go and get a huge can or canister or whatever of coffee and make as much as you want for half the price. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff, we can improvise on. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that is expensive, but that's where we have to learn how to have some substitutes. You just can't do Starbucks every day because that would be expensive. $7 for 30 days, that's $210 right there. And that's just coffee. You see what I'm saying? So things add up if you're not careful. All right. Not to say that you can't go to Starbucks. I'm just saying if they're doing it every day, that's not good. All right. So anyway, let's keep going.
So I want to know how y'all feel about it. Does it cost y'all like me when you leave the house?
Oh, for sure. Leaving the house is like signing up for a financial horror show. $300 at Walmart? It's all part of the let's see how much we can charge before people just live at home forever plan. Welcome to the world where everything costs an arm, a leg, and possibly your firstborn.
You guys, I can't afford it. I can't afford life. I just can't. It's so hard. It's so expensive. It's so darn expensive to live nowadays. I just can't do it. I don't know how everybody else is doing it. I don't know what kind of money you're making. Where are you guys working? That is normal people. I'm talking about normal people. I'm talking about not influencers, not these crazy high corporate jobs, normal jobs. What are you guys doing? Because apparently I'm doing something wrong. I can't afford life with my job. I can't afford it. And I can't leave either. So that's that.
Y'all, life is not making that much sense right now in terms of the cost of every fucking thing. Tell me why I just had to spend $400 to register my car. Yes, $400 for a piece of paper. I haven't bought any Christmas gifts. Zero. None. Not one. And the way that it's looking, y'all not getting nothing. Y'all ain't getting nothing from me because groceries are too high. Car insurance too high. Car bills. Everything is high. They're going to increase rent. As soon as the lease renews, they're going to increase the rent. So what is this? It's almost like my brain can't really compute this because I'm just imagining like if I was a mom and I had kids and I just had to come pay this shit, bro. Kids need Christmas presents. Now I done spent $400 at the motherfucking DMV and I can't buy my kids no fucking Christmas gifts. Our lights about to get cut off because I had to buy this piece of fucking paper. What the fuck? I'm sorry for using all the F-bombs, but...
There's a content creator that said they would rather pay $50 for a single egg and $30 for 1 gallon of gas to never hear Trump's name ever again. Honestly, same girl. But the befuddlery of it all, because when he's back in office, they'll keep their word about gas and basic grocery staples. Gas and eggs will be low in cost to appease the MAGA disciples, but everything else will skyrocket. You want a pack of gum? $25. Need some new underwear? $1,100. Used. Oh, wait. People already pay that much for used underwear. I digress.
Yeah, I get it. Life's basically one giant, what am I supposed to do with my paycheck? Moment. $400 for car registration? That's like buying a whole new car at this point.
Can someone tell me why LA is so fucking out of touch? My boyfriend and I are trying to move. Our cap is $5,000, which is basically a mortgage payment. I don't even know if I want to own a home. I would just like a little bit extra room. If we find something that we like, it's in a really shitty part of the neighborhood. Or if we do find something that we're like, oh, okay, this is in our price range, which, by the way, $5,000 is a lot of money to pay to rent something that you don't even own. And then we find something and then it doesn't have a yard for my dog, or it doesn't have a garage. And it's like, these are like, everybody should have a yard. Everybody should have a garage. And you want me to pay $6,500 for something that doesn't have black mold in it? I mean, LA is just like, I don't even know how people live here. It's insane how expensive everything is.
Can somebody tell me how you could be paying $2,000 in rent for the past 2 years, but you can't get approved for a $1,500 mortgage? I'm basically paying mortgage now. It just ain't mine. So you trust me to pay somebody else's stuff, but you don't trust me to pay my own. I tried to go get approved for a loan. Now I'm financial risk. Now my debt to income ratio too high. Now you gotta check my credit score. If you don't want me to get my own house, just stay there. If you want me to rent for the rest of my life, just stay there. If you want me to pay somebody else's bill for the rest of my life, just stay there. Because it ain't making no sense right now. You got to pay $3,000. What? You got to make 3 times the rent in order to even get a place. And you tell me I've been paying this month after month, year after year, and put money aside to save up and stuff like that, and I still can't get approved for a $1,500 mortgage. That don't make no sense at all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
My question is, have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't been to space, but here's the thing, neither have you. So that makes it a little bit of a moot point, right? But here's the thing, I have been some places recently that I want to tell you about because, no pun intended, I think it might bring you back to earth a little bit. So the first place that I went was the grocery store. I went to the grocery store and I spent over $400 getting essentials and non-perishables because our family, a middle-class family in America, we're preparing for grocery prices to skyrocket. So I was trying to get ahead of that a little bit. The other place that I went was to the mailbox because I had to drop a check in that for an emergency room visit that one of my children had. And I had to drop that check in despite the fact that we pay for health insurance, and that health insurance costs about a quarter of what we make in income every single month. But there was still an emergency room bill on top of what the insurance covered. And the last place that I went was online, and I paid our mortgage, and that went up $500 this year, despite the fact that it's a fixed rate mortgage. So those are just a few of the places that I've been recently when you were pretending to be in space.
LA real estate, where a $5,000 cab is just the beginning of your overpriced nightmare. It's like, oh, you want a garage or a yard? Well, that's an extra $2,500 for the privilege of a mold-free life.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to work. Here's what I remembered. I made $900 a month, could pay my rent and a car payment. I didn't live high on the hog as far as groceries and stuff, and I didn't go out and do a lot of stuff, but this was like right out of high school. Now you get out of high school, there's no way you could go get a job and pay for rent and have a car and eat. What? Something's different. So it's not so much about going to work and having to work all my life. It's about going to work. Not so much me, I'm doing okay, but people who are young, they can't get ahead. I mean, minimum wage back then was $3.50 an hour. I don't want to talk about how long ago that was. It was a long time ago. But think about that. Okay, no, I will say it was probably 90, 91, $3.50 an hour. Now it's what, $7.75? So cost has quintupled. Minimum wage hasn't even doubled. I want to know what you lived on. Let's just say out of high school. I mean, we're Gen X. Graduated in 90. Was working at an accounting firm. They put me on salary, $900 a month. I thought I was rich. Tell me about your story. Have a good day at work today. I mean, if you're working.
Let me just say that she's right, though. Back in the day, you could, if you were making just regular income, the money went further back then. You know, groceries was a lot lower, rent was cheap. You know, your utilities, filling up your gas tank was nothing. Like, now that same money, because the dollar is getting thinner and thinner and thinner as we speak, it's not worth the same as it was back in the early 90s or even the early 2000s to really, if you look at it like that. And she's right, you know, now that same apartment that she was probably maybe paying maybe $400, $500 a month for is about $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 a month, you know. And again, the income hasn't caught up to that. And that's part of the issue, you know. It's just that a lot of people are making decent income. It's just that the cost of living is just so high that the cost of living is outpacing everybody's income, so. But anyway, let's keep going.
I don't know about anybody else, but for 2025, I'm locking in on my apartment, okay? I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying home. I'm tired of paying these high prices rent. I'm over it. I'm locking in my place. That's it. I will make a gem in a little corner somewhere. I will read. I will watch me 1,000 movies before I continue to go outside. There's nothing outside for me. I'm tired of paying rent. I'm over it. Then they got the nerve to go up 4% every year. Like how? Why?
One super fun part about living in 2025 is when your coworker says, yeah, with the tariffs, we're just going to have to sock away a little bit more in our savings. And you're like, I'm kind of just dog paddling to keep my head afloat here. Not really much to sock away. And she's like, why? I'm able to. And you're like, my rent is literally more than one paycheck. And she looks shocked. And she's like, why would you do that? And you're like, because that's how much rent is. And she's like, well, my whole house payment isn't that much. I'm like, when did you buy your house? 20 years ago. Yep. That's why it's easier.
The way the cost of living has gone up is fucking crazy. A 1-bedroom apartment is damn near $2,000 a month, which is crazy. Like, what? Food is steady going up, and it's just like, damn, what do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to live on the street in a box and, eat out the garbage and drink my spit? Because at this point, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Because no, I'm not gonna pay for no $2,000 apartment and I'm barely in it, motherfucker, because I'm always at work trying to keep the motherfucker. So I don't know.
Remember when $900 a month?
Hey, he's right. That's the thing. You're paying for all these high-priced places, and you're not even there to live in it because you're constantly at work trying to keep it. It's crazy, guys. It is crazy, So anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of cover some stuff tonight. I didn't want to go deep with the politics. I just wanted to kind of listen to some of the everyday American working class just to see what people are thinking and just to see, is it getting better? From what I'm seeing from all races, from all walks of life, from what I'm seeing in this video, you see black, white, Latino, male, female, they're all saying the same thing, that it's just, it's not letting up as of yet. So, we're just going to have to keep diving deeper, as we continue on into the economy because, as prices keep going, that income starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And guess what? Not only that, the national debt keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Credit card debt is going through the roof. More defaults on mortgages and loans and things like that. So because people just can't afford it. They literally cannot afford it. So, but anyway, guys, I just want to, again, listen in on some of the American people. And, that's just my opinion on it. I think that, yeah, it is still early and maybe some things will turn around a little bit later on in the year or maybe going into next year. But right now, we've got a long ways to go, guys. All right. So anyway, I will be back Thursday. We are going to get back into the political arena and talk about some things that Donald Trump has enforced. He is enforcing a lot of stuff with getting rid of the cashless bail and some other stuff that's going on right now. And we're going to talk some more stuff about the dating channel that just launched on Saturday. We had a great time, and we're going to go more deeper with that channel Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, guys? All right. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see everyone at 8 p.m. on Thursday. We're going to keep going more live with the political. And also on tomorrow, we're going to do some more of the sports as well. Okay? All right. Well, everybody enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see y'all at Thursday at 8 p.m. Take care. Bye-bye.